Strange facts about video games. The worst video game of all time is widely believed to be Atari's E.T. the Extraterrestrial, published in 1982. Development was rushed, the graphics were crummy, and players just ended up stuck in a hole for most of the game. Legend had it that the game was such a flop that Atari buried all of the unsold and returned copies out in a hole in the desert. 30 years later, a documentary crew went and dug in the place they were allegedly buried and found the games, and then sold them on eBay for $108,000. We all have a gene inside of us called Sonic Hedgehog. It helps separate our right brain from our left brain, and the fellow who named it was inspired by his 6-year-old daughter's Sonic the Hedgehog comic book. Like and follow for more strange facts. Facts that will haunt you. The United States has accidentally had 32 nuclear weapons launched, detonated, lost, or stolen since 1950. These accidents are referred to as broken arrows, and in 6 of these incidents, the warhead was never recovered. There are tiny mites that poop on your face every night. They're microscopic arachnids called Demodex follicularum, and they live in the hair follicles of your face and eat sebum. They don't have anuses, so they just fill with excrement until they explode poop all over your face. Pigs will eat a human body, including bones, leaving only teeth behind. In 2019, a woman had an epileptic seizure and collapsed while feeding her farm pigs. She wasn't discovered until the next day when her husband found what little remained of her. Follow for more strange facts. Common facts that are actually myths, part 4. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Hawaii's Mauna Kea is actually 4,000 feet taller than Everest, standing at 33,000 feet when measured from its underwater base. Goldfish only have 10-second memories. Wrong, Ted Lasso. Goldfish actually have memories that span from 3 to 5 months. It takes 7 years to digest gum. This is obviously false. The gummy base is indigestible and will pass right through your system, unless it gets stuck on the way out, and then it becomes a dingleberry. Like and follow for more strange facts. Facts that will haunt you, part 2. The bottom of Lake Superior is so cold that dead bodies just remain. They don't really decompose due to the icy temperatures. Instead, a layer of liquid body fat just hardens around them. One reason crows and ravens are associated with death is because they often followed armies as they marched into battle. Being highly intelligent birds, they recognized that a large group of armed men walking in one direction meant a tasty meal of corpses to eat soon after. The reason why dogs like squeaky toys is because the sound reminds them of small animals dying. And when they're playing tug of war, they're practicing ripping a small animal apart like a pack of wild dogs would. Like and follow for more strange facts. Facts that are actually myths, part 5. Right brain people are more creative. Right-left brain dominance is actually a myth. While we all have that left-handed friend who likes to brag about how right-brained and creative they are, there's actually no solid division between the talents of each hemisphere and most thought processes. Bulls hate the color red. Bulls are actually colorblind. It's the motion of the cloth that they're charging as they see it as a threat. Napoleon was short. In reality, Napoleon was 5'6", which was actually above average for a Frenchman in the 19th century. The myth that he was short was the result of British propaganda that turned the revolutionary leader into a caricature. Like and follow for more strange facts. Disturbing facts about movies. The set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre smelled so rank it made the actors physically ill. Some of the cast hadn't changed their clothes for weeks for continuity, and the set was filled with the corpses of 500 dead animals. The stench, mixed with the Texas heat, caused the actors to constantly have to run off set to get breaths of fresh air, and in some cases vomit. The creepy possessed Annabelle Doll from the Conjuring movies is based off a real-life possessed Raggedy Ann doll. You can actually visit the real-life one in the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut. I hear she likes to snuggle. In the original Candyman, Tony Todd was so committed to the role that he willingly let the crew fill his mouth with bees. To be fair, he got $1,000 every time he got stung by a bee. By the end of the shoot, he'd made about $23,000. Like and follow for more strange facts. Facts that will haunt you, part 3. Your body creates a cancerous cell about once every 30 minutes. Your immune system is usually very good at quickly identifying and neutralizing them. But it's very possible that 30 minutes from now is the time that your immune system slips up and allows one to reproduce. The Church of Bones in the Czech Republic is said to be decorated with the bones and skulls of 70,000 human beings. The bones are said to have come from 14th century victims of the Black Death. A good portion of spiders shed their exoskeletons occasionally. So when you find a dead spider, there's a good chance it's just a husk, and there's another, slightly larger spider nearby. Like and follow for more strange facts.